Hi everybody. So this video is to help you learn how to navigate the Seesaw family app and some of the different settings and pieces that you can find in there. So at the left of the screen, you can see I have the Seesaw family app and I currently have 9 notifications related to any students that I have connected to Seesaw. So when I open that up, you'll notice down at the bottom, there are 3 different tabs. And the first tab that we're on right now is the Home tab. And what this tab shows is really just your most recent activity from your student or students. And so it will kind of show any recent posts that they have from different classes, things like that, kind of like an overall stream. But if I click over to just journals, this is where I can select my specific student if I had more than one student, and also select a specific class if they have more than one class. So if I click my child here, I can see the 3 different classes that are listed there. And so if I go into those, I can see what recent posts and things are related specifically to those courses. Now if we go over on the bottom to the inbox side of things, this is where I can see up at the top if I have any messages from my child's teacher that they might have sent out. And then on the right, you also see at the top right the notifications, and there's that number 9 that we saw on my app on my home screen of my phone to begin with. And when I click here, this is where I can get those different updates of different things related to my child and their recent activity. So I can see that there's some voice comments added, and they had some different posts that were updated. And certainly if I click on that, it will take me right into there to that specific notification. So in this case, I can see the top was a Math About Me activity. I can see that my child's teacher left an audio comment that I could listen to. And I can also see that my child replied with an audio comment, again, that I can put in there as well to listen to. If your class has enabled any type of family activity, you'll notice at the bottom there's an ability for you as the parent as well to add any items in there. Okay, click the X and click out of here. We're going to go back to the Journals tab down at the bottom, and I'm going to select my student, and I'm going to select his first grade classroom. And so what I want to show you in here is, again, you can see different activity that's been listed, but if I kind of scroll it so that I can see that top, you notice where I got a couple of different features here up at the top, and it says filter all folders. Teachers will be using different folders to organize activities, and one of the most helpful folders for you to go to might be the daily schedule folder. So by going into the daily schedule folder, you are able to see the different activities that learning activities that are being posted for that day. And so teachers will use different ways to do this. In this case, a teacher might have used some Google Slides with a little video. They might have just a note that's in there that gives a little update on things that are going on. But you'll find that filtering option to be kind of helpful to go through. It's also the way that you can go in and look at your child's work in specific content areas, in this case, math workshop related to math. And here's that Math About Me activity we just looked at in the notification. You'll notice I can see in there's the audio comments and the recorded comments. And if I click on that, I can expand it and pinch in and zoom out so that I can see it a little bit closer. And then you'll also see down in the bottom left-hand corner, where there's that little comment bubble, that also will bring up that same activity that we looked at earlier in the notifications. So I'm going to X out of here. And so that is really the easiest way to kind of navigate through it. In the upper left, one other thing that you can change is simply the view. So right now you see I'm on the 3 lines in that upper left-hand corner, and that just means it's a list, shown out as a list. But if I click the calendar piece right next to it, where there's a bolded number, in this case, Thursday, September 3rd is bolded. If I click that, now I can see specific activities and things that happened from that day. So the everyone means that was that daily schedule learning activity that the teacher posted to everyone. So I'm able to view that because my child is part of that everyone group. And then I can also see Dean there specifically, his math activity that he did where I can go in. So once again, just another way to get in and view that activity. And same thing where I could check those little comment bubbles down at the bottom left and right hand corners to bring up those audio comments and things as well too. The last piece of information that you might find helpful is you'll notice when we do click on journals at the bottom and then click our student, that's where we can toggle between those different classrooms. And so my child hasn't posted anything in this class yet, so I'm not seeing anything, but if he did, I would be seeing the same activity that I saw in his first grade classroom. But if I go all the way back now, you'll notice I have my little M for my Google account up in the corner. And if I touch that, you'll notice that I get a little account settings, and I can get that by just tapping account settings or tapping the little settings cog. And the reason this might be helpful as a parent is this is where you can change any information for you, profile information. But right here where you're looking at like email notifications and push notifications, that might be helpful as you think about on your phones or on any other devices, how frequently you're wanting to get those different notifications. So you can kind of customize that just so that you're getting it to be what is best for you. So this was just kind of a quick overview of how to navigate the Seesaw Family app and how you can monitor some of the things that your child is doing with their learning activities. Thanks so much.